Hi everyone, it's Carolyn from True Crime Chat with Mommy Ramblings, and I am trying to catch up here with the Suzanne Morphew missing persons case. I do have up to the latest updates in here, but I am going to go over the facts of the case in case anybody was like me and, you know, for whatever reasons, I hope it wasn't for my reasons, you know, wasn't familiar with or missed this and wants to catch up. This video will catch you up and will get you to the latest update, which is just, it's actually unfolding right now. So let's take a look at this. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. You found the best community on YouTube, and I can assure you that is the truth because it was put to the test very recently, and it, you know, showed that's what it is. So if you'd like to become part of our best community here on YouTube, click the subscribe button on the bottom of the video and you can become part of our community. So thanks for doing that, and let's get looking at this case. And again, I said I will go through all of the facts up till now that I can find, and then we'll go to the latest update. So we're going to Chaffee County, Colorado. On May 10, 2020, Mother's Day, at about 5:45 p.m., a neighbor reported Suzanne Morphew, 49 years old, missing. And the area where she was said to be missing was the County Road 225 and West Highway 50, which is near Maysville, Colorado. Suzanne's husband was away at the time she went missing, and it was said he was on a work-related assignment. The neighbor told police that Suzanne went out for a bike ride and never returned, but it was unclear at the time of the report if Suzanne frequently went out for long bike rides or what time she left her house for the ride. We've later learned that no one actually saw her go out for the ride, but we'll get into that as we get into the updates. The missing woman's husband, like I said, Barry, his name is Barry Morphew, was reportedly out of town on May 10th, which again was Mother's Day. Little background on the family. The Morphew family is originally from the Midwest, and her husband, Barry, lists Alexandria, Indiana as his hometown on his Facebook page and said he attended Purdue University. Property records show that the Morphews moved from Arcadia, a small town of about 35 miles north of Indianapolis, in 2018. And Suzanne posted photos of their Arcadia house on her Facebook in May of 2018 after it was put on the market. The house was on 13 acres of land and the listing price was $895,000. Property records from Hamilton County, Indiana indicate that the property was never sold and that the Morphews still own it. Property records in Chaffee County, Colorado show that the Morphews purchased their current home in April of 2018 for $1,575,000. The house was built in 2008 and it sits on more than 7 acres of land. Suzanne runs a charity organization, but the purpose of this organization is not clear. It operated under her name. She started the Suzanne R. Morphew Hope Foundation in 2012. That's according to business records with the Indiana Secretary of the State. Her husband was also listed as a principal in that nonprofit. She dissolved that nonprofit in Indiana and relocated it to Colorado, and it was registered with the Colorado Secretary of State's office in February 2020. Suzanne's organization, like I said, didn't have, you know, a focus that you can see, and it didn't have an operational website. But it's listed with Charity Navigator as a nonprofit entity in good standing. Barry Morphew is a business owner, and according to Indiana business records, he started a company called BLM Enterprises in 2004, and he's listed as an agent with BLM Landscaping in Indiana. According to his Facebook page, Barry is a volunteer firefighter in Colorado, and he also wrote on that page that he is a wildland firefighter at Chaffee County Fire Protection District. The Morphews have 2 teenage daughters. Now, a few days ago, Barry Morphew made a video plea, and in this video plea, he said things like, "Oh, Suzanne, if anyone is out there and can hear this that has you, please, we'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you, we miss you, your girls need you, no questions asked, however much they want, I will do whatever it takes to get you back. Honey, I love you, I want you back so bad." Now, what did I notice in this? I noticed that the entire time he's saying all of this, he's shaking his head no. I just, if you study body language, that can be very significant. So that's what I'll say there. Okay, so we're going to get to some newer updates now, and we'll get to the newest. We're going to keep going. Now, the stepmother of one of the daughter's friends is now claiming that no one actually saw Suzanne on her bike. And I quote, "The neighbors up there are spread pretty far apart, but the only reason they found out she was missing is because the girls called the neighbors and said, 'We never heard from Mom. Can you go check on her?'" And that's, again, according to, and I quoted the stepmother of the daughter's friend. Now, here's the other little twist here. Nobody saw Suzanne on the bicycle, yet earlier this week, Barry's nephew, Trevor Noel, that name sounds so familiar to me, said that police had recovered Suzanne's bike from the day she disappeared, but police have not confirmed whether that personal item is her bike. The personal item was found during the police search just west of County Road 225 and Highway 50 in an area of Maysville, around 20 miles from Salida, and that's according to their reports. Last week, investigators searched the Mayville area after deputies found that personal item belonging to Morphew, which hasn't been said exactly what it is, though through the nephew it was thought to be a bicycle. Dive teams also searched nearby bodies of water with no results. Morphew's husband again posted that video message to Facebook on Monday begging for his wife's return. And the area where the search was being focused was not far from the Morphew's home in Maysville, and they've owned that home for 2 years. There is a $100,000 reward that was posted by Barry and has been doubled by a family friend to $200,000, and there is also a GoFundMe page that was created to fund the investigation to help the search. This that you're looking at is an aerial shot of the Morphew's home there in Colorado. And that is a more, close-up look at it. I thought at first that this was a new home that maybe was being prepared for like a stone face, but according to records, that house was built in 2008. So that is the finished look of it. It's a different looking house, for sure. Very large for sure. And that is situated on 7 acres. This is a photo of the waterways being searched for missing Suzanne Morphew in Colorado. Okay. So now the road at Vanderveer and County Road 105 is blocked off. This is east of Salida, Colorado. Okay, so here's what's going on now, okay? Based on information that has developed during this missing persons case, investigators with the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation are now conducting a search at a residential property that's on the east side of Salida. The property owner has been fully cooperative and is not connected to the disappearance of Suzanne Morphew. No details of the search are being released as of this time, and that is May 22nd today. Now, this is the latest I can find on it, but an update will be provided at the conclusion of the search. Okay, so that is what I have so far. They are searching that residential property. Again, the property owner has nothing to do with the missing persons case, according to the authorities, and they said they will provide information at the end of the search. So let's just, it's not looking the best right here, but prayers that it turns out differently than what I think a lot of us are expecting, and prayers for her family and her girls, and really hope it's not a tragic situation, tragic ending. Thanks for watching, guys. Any updates I will, bring to you, and thanks for putting up with this video. It's just trying to get back a little bit in the swing of things, so I know that there are things that can definitely be improved, but be kind. And let me know of any things that I might have missed in the comments. And that's it. Have a great day. Bye.